Hello YouTube, this is Pinchy08. Welcome back to the channel here at my airport model area. And as you can see, we are going to be taking a look at 3 new airplanes that were made by Panda Models and exclusive to the RM model store. These came in a little bit at a time. The JetBlue one I have at the bottom came in first, and as of now, the 2 Southwests that you're looking at are here today. They include the 737-700 in the Heart livery with scimitars and the official Mustard Rocket livery. Of course, as mentioned before, how I mentioned with the ones that we have today don't have the black on the top of the nose. Well, this one does. And the fact I think I learned about this one is that it's probably either the full plane retired or just the livery that's retired like that. Of course, as I have mentioned, that Southwest still does have 2 of those planes painted in that old Mustard Rocket livery. However, we only have 2 of them, and both of them have been repainted into a different shade of gold on the top of the fuselage. And they've gotten rid of that heart on the side of the fuselage and the black on top of the nose. Of course, they are also the oldest of the 737-700s. And that pretty soon they probably will be retired. And I did mention on my video about it that I would like to know what some of you would have thought if Southwest put that old livery on one of their new upcoming 737 MAX 7s that are going to be used along with the MAX 8s to replace the older 737-700s. So not every 700 series of 737 is retiring, only the older ones that were built around the 1990s to the 2000s. Those are going to be the ones retiring very, very soon. But I am very happy, nevertheless, because I've never had a 737-700 with the split scimitars, and I was kind of counting on NG to do the Heart one. They did do the Canyon Blue with scimitars, but I guess they wanted to leave Panda to do the Heart livery with the scimitars. And of course, the JetBlue, which is another A321 and a brand new tail fin, that one, of course, faced major delays. This one, I believe, is essentially a re-release, because once these first popped up on RM model stores, they sold out very, very quick. Panda also released one of these with the regular winglets, which was exclusive to Waffles and Waffle Collectibles, and those sold out very fast. But of course, according to what you're seeing on the box for the Mustard Rocket livery, this is going to be an extremely limited release. Limited, it says, up to 200 pieces. So now is a good time for you to use the RM Model Store website or eBay page to get one of these right now. Because they're only limited to 200 pieces, and once they sell out, they will become irreplaceable. And other than that, if you miss out on your opportunity, eBay may be your only option to get it at an unfortunate high price. So without further ado, we're going to get started. And because the Southwests just came in today, they're going to be what we're going to look at first. So just want to give you a heads up that some parts of this video is going to have my camera handheld with the tripod, because since I've got my terminal building still in the way, it's really, really impossible to get the plane out of the box in shot. The planes have been out of the box before. I just had to check on them to make sure they were all in one piece, and they are. And according to a video recorded by Citrus Aviation and Red River Aviation as a guest, that it appears that we are kind of in a year of getting really good 1-400 scale Southwest planes. Along with that, it became the year of the re-released Delta Connection and American Eagle RJ900s. And along with that, a lot of the 1-400 scale planes we're receiving from our retailers, including Waffle Collectibles. A lot of people have complained with Waffle Collectibles that retailer is where they're getting all of their models broken or loose, but I believe all the retailers are stepping up their A game and making sure that none of that stuff ever happens and all. Alright, so without further ado, let's get started. We'll start with the Heart Southwest plane first. So only in this, you'll see it all on the frame as I pull it out of the box. Once I sit it down, I'll hold on to the tripod and all and give you a closer look. So here it is, my first Southwest 737-700 with scimitar winglets. Looks like it's going to be a gorgeous plane. Pretty soon I will be getting the NG King and Blue one. And pretty soon the United 737-700 with splits in the old and the new and the Star Alliance, because those will do very well at my Jacksonville airport. Alright, enough with the ranting. I'm going to just get right to it. So here's the plane. As you can see, everything is all in one piece. Those scimitars look excellent, so just give me a second and I will move the plastic cradling and box out of the way. And now for a closer look at the model. And there she is. Looks like a very, very excellent model. Oh yeah, look at that thing. Way to go, Panda models. You really, next to NG models, really know how to nail off your detail like that. Although one complaint that was given when the first one of these came out was that the windows were actually a little bit larger than the ones on the NG or the Gemini jets, and I was wondering as a re-release if Panda was going to fix the window issue, but somehow it looks exactly the same. That they were all right that the windows were a little bit bigger, but who am I to ignore that detail? I think it's fine just the way it is. Let's get a good look at that scimitar. That's so cool. I love these new designs on the winglets. The underbody of the plane is excellent. I love that heart logo under there. All of the heart liveries are like that. And it looks very realistic with those two antennas on the bottom, just as seen before on 737-800s. So yep, this is your realistic Southwest 737-700. And now we're going to get a good look at the other one that is in the mustard rocket livery. So if you'll excuse me, I'm going to set my tripod down, take the zoom outwards. And here it is. Limited edition, only 200 per piece. So this is a very extremely limited edition. Let's take a look at this thing. Taking you all back in time to what Southwest planes were painted like back then. Alright, and here she is. I know it's avoiding all the sunlight and all. That's because, of course, well, you get the idea that it is very early in the evening and all. And getting late in the afternoon, so other than that, everything looks fine. I love how we finally got one of these. Because I remember when Southwest started flying the 700, some of them, along with their smaller 737-300s and 500s, were also painted in this livery. And so, I guess they decided to do that with the 700s, until as the years went on, they painted all of their mustard rocket livery 737-700s all over with the Canyon Blue livery, and only kept 3 of them. And now we only have 2 of them that are still painted like this. Except, of course, if you remember an earlier video, this is what they look like as of now. Kinda does look like the same color and all, except as you can see, they got rid of the black on the top of the nose above the cockpit windows. And also, as you can see, it's a whole different shade of gold and everything. Whereas this one is a more proper shade of gold, with a heart like that. Right a few windows by the L1 boarding door. So yeah, Other than that, I do like how the flap spikes like that are still painted red, as it's always been like that. Of course, big difference is this one still has the words and text southwest.com on the winglets. Apparently for this one, I think to save on cost, they decided to take that texting off. So I am still kind of against it that they got rid of the black on the nose like that. I'm also noticing a little bit of nose gear difference, and that is Panda models made the nose gear make it look perfect as if it was leaning forward, where, as you can see here on the Gemini mold, the nose gear seems to be a little tad bit higher up, making it look more like an even roll. So just a little bit of a difference. No big deal. I'm just going to let that one slip by. But other than that, what else can I say? Real old school Southwest, I like it. So this one's probably also been repainted to a heart and then a canyon blue before that. And now we're going to look at the best for last, because you know I still haven't forgotten about my liking for JetBlue. So apparently this was supposed to be Panda Model's very first JetBlue model. A simple A320 painted in the brand new tail fin is what's called the Spotlight tail fin. Registration number for this is November 794 Juliet Bravo, and the caption on the aircraft says Sainty Blue Stay, or is it Stainty Blue Stay? Well, either way, this is a very outstanding paint scheme, and it was supposed to come out a little earlier this year, but for some reason, it was on a major delay. So let me set the tripod down. This one's not broken either. I checked this one out. So without further ado, just pop it out and I'll give you a closer look. Man, these cradles can be a little bit tricky. So yeah, I'm glad all these retailers and all are really stepping up their A game, making sure that us customers receive the model and all without any loose or broken parts and all. Alright, and so here she is. What was essentially supposed to be my very first Panda Models JetBlue model is now officially my second one. This is just your standard Airbus A320 with the regular fence tips. Of course, there are a few Gemini Jets planes that I do have with registrations that have actually been repainted to this tail fin. I'm not going to rant about those registration numbers and captions, so we don't waste any essence of time. But other than that, this is a very, very nice A320 molding and all. So this is what the brand new Spotlight tail fin looks like. Just like on the A321neo that would have mint, take a look at how they painted the IFE and Wi-Fi box like that in a gray tone. Because I believe, yes, that is supposed to be what it's supposed to look like in real life. And not painted white. So, other than that, this is a very, very gorgeous model. Oh yeah, take a look at this thing. So there she is, all ready for JetBlue Terminal 5 very, very soon. These two will eventually be featured in my Jacksonville Airport updates, as well as my Atlanta airport videos. Alright, and so here you have it. My official triple Panda Models unboxing. I hope you enjoyed that very, very much, and thank you for watching. Until next time, this is Cameron at Pinchy08, signing and pinching out. Until next time, take care. Have a good flight.